Hey, we're here in the conference room. It's quiet, and we're getting ready to do a show. Tonight's show is kind of a creepy look at what's happening with graven images. It's called Black Christmas, and there's a Latin phrase that speaks of the banner of hell that progresses, and it's from Dante's Inferno, Canto 34. And I felt it was appropriate to talk about this because apparently all over New York this year, now, we had the Christmas tree catch on fire, of course, at Fox, but all over New York they've erected these statues. Now they're saying that they erected them to recognize the Mexican culture. They have this dragon that has wings and it's really creepy, and then they have this leopard, tiger, whatever it is that has wings, and it looks like something out of the Beast, the Book of Revelation. And there are a number of people that are worried about this, that say it's the doormat for the Antichrist. And it's interesting because we've talked about the possibility that they're putting out this blueprint, and they're kind of convincing us that we're heading into this type of time frame. But it's not just at the UN. It's like in Arkansas, they put up a statue of Baphomet in Europe. If you look over when you go to the European Union building, it looks like the Tower of Babel, and then you have also the woman, the beast, harlot of the beast that rides the beast, who's also in the front of the building. And then they have like all these seats in Parliament. They reserved one seat, which is number 666. They do so for some unknown person. And Prince Charles was talking about some unknown person that we needed to raise armies for. And both Ryan Gable and I were of the opinion it's him, his infernal majesty, which is another word for, or another way of saying the Antichrist. And, you may be wondering why I talk about this. I'm talking about this is because it's evident to me that, if we are to look into this right now hypothetical view of year zero, then they're prepping us for a new government. They're prepping us for a new way of thinking, whether it be to create a civic religion or some other devotion to the technocratic stronghold. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is the case, and with transhumanism and everything else in the mix. So Brad Olson's coming on. He wrote the Esoteric series, and
Beyond Esoteric.
Beyond Esoteric, and he is a good friend of mine, and we're gonna try and assess this together on the air. But in the meantime, I was listening to some of the material that Wes had come up with for the show, and this is going to be really, for me anyway, it's going to be a really chilling look at what's happening here. And of course, Christmas is kind of that time too, when you're thinking of the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future, and you're looking at also Krampus. But we've saved Krampus for Friday, so we're going to talk a little bit about Krampus on Friday. And I'm kind of in the middle of writing it right now, and kind of teetering on the idea of even including Dickens and what Dickens thought of the world at the time. It's kind of like what we think of the times now, with a lot of Malthusian ideas and wiping out kids, and just strange parallels in histories. So, I mean, a lot to think about. And I'm really excited for the show tonight. And I'm excited that you guys tune in and that you are there to listen and have your minds open to different ideas, because that's the whole idea of Ground Zero. We're supposed to be like, right there on the edge, right there in the margins. And we thank you for supporting us, especially for those of you that are buying your merchandise at groundzeromerch.com. We have hoodies, we have T-shirts, we have all these things, and a lot of people want them and they ask for them. We tell them to go there. And also, we've done some price reduction for the holidays for subscriptions to aftermath.media. Now, Ron, you're going to have to say what these are, because you guys just did it, and I'm not exactly sure. So it costs how much for
just the podcast, the Ground Zero podcast a year? It's $49.
$49 for the year.
That's a bargain.
And, okay.
Think about it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then, of course, the friends and family has been reduced to like $129. Yeah. So, take advantage of this while you can, because, they may go up again. You never know. But we're bringing them down because we know how the holidays are. We know how money is right now. And just goes to show you that we really want to work with you and get your support, because you make us who we are. And we're very grateful for that. So join us tonight, 7 p.m. Or go to aftermath.media and sign up. But join us tonight, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time. We're on aftermath.fm. It's free to listen when we're on live. We're also on talkstreamlive.com and many of the radio stations across the country that carry us. We thank the program directors that do so. So join us. We'll be there and be ready to feel a little Christmas chill tonight. That's what you're going to get from the show. So stay tuned.